Hi everyone, my name is NEGUSTITA. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm your tarot reader for the day. Don't mind, I guess, the raspy voice. It's not too raspy, honestly. I was just singing, and yeah, I was singing. Just finally, funny enough, lately I just haven't been like feeling it. I just haven't been feeling like my usual self. I've just been really busy with work, and it's, life has been getting lifeier. So I've just been doing that and doing me. But now I have some time and some energy to spare, and I would love to share it with my beautiful collective. Lately I've made this switch, and I think this is the big part of what's been draining me, is I've been making a switch in my personal life where I've just been focusing more on the things that give back to me. Relationships, connections, even family as well. Like, I don't want to invest in anything, and your time is a form of investment. Like, it's not necessarily material, but it's something that you give away, and whatever you give it to, I mean, like, you're investing in it, right? Like, one, whether you're investing in a friendship or a relationship or whatever, right? Your time is valuable, and what you pour your time into, is just as important as as anything else, really, like what you put your money into. But I've just decided, I made a personal switch, and I just stopped investing in things that don't pay me back. I just stopped investing in things that stop, like, giving to me, period. You know what I mean? Like, or it has to be like us. I also saw 144. It has to be like of equal value as to what I offer. So if let's say the time I spend with someone is like worth $350, right? And how is that coming back to me, right? Like, how is that coming back to me? And like, whatever you think your time is worth is exactly what it's worth. So if you think your time is worth nothing, then yeah. But I personally believe that my time is valuable. I think my time is worth like a couple $100 minimum, like for an hour, 2 hour, like. And like, another way of thinking about this too is like, if you wanted to get in contact with like Selena Gomez and you wanted to have like a meeting with her or an interview, chances are you'd have to pay her thousands of dollars just to have an hour of her time, just to have 2 hours of her time. Like, I don't understand how I'm any different than that. Like, I have just reprogrammed my own brain into thinking like, I am top shit. I am worth, like, I'm exactly worth what I believe I'm worth. And I believe I'm worth a little bit more than a couple $100, but since we're being generous, I've put the value there, but I will be increasing it very, very soon. So, and what happens when you increase your value is it suddenly becomes 10 times more important about where you spend that time. And I just stopped spending my time with anything that does not give back to me. If it can't pay me back for that, if it can't invest me, like, if it's not gonna make me rich, it's not gonna help me reach my goals, and if it doesn't align, 333 babe, then I don't understand why I'm spending, you know what I mean? Like, what am I doing here? Wasting money, wasting time. And that's a poverty mindset. That's the number one way to get yourself broke again. Like, we're done with that. Anyway, maybe that was inspirational for somebody. Maybe you need to hear that so you understand now, oh, this is what I need to do for myself. Like, I need to start increasing my value. I need to stop wasting my time with people, places, and things that don't matter. But anyways, guys, so we're gonna get to the spread here. So these are your first bunch of cards. So I left it open to spirit, and it seems like what we will be reporting on is most likely an energy read. So whatever's in your energy. So we get the 3 of Wands, followed by the King of Swords, with the 10 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Cups. So you guys, there is a full circle moment happening here for you. I really strongly feel with the King of Swords and the 3 of Wands, there is somebody that feels like you're out of their reach. There's somebody that wants to come back to you. I do feel like that with the 3 of Wands, because it's about travel, and it feels like this person wants to travel towards you. This is most likely somebody that you stopped talking to, 444. I do get that sense. But with the 10 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, this is a relationship that could blossom into something more. It feels like it hasn't yet. 4, 5, 6. And with the 9 of coins, it kind of feels like, I can, yeah, with the, we got, look at this, with the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What's the 9 of Coins, Spirit? Can I get a clarifier? It's what you walked away from, or this is what somebody had walked away from. Somebody had walked away from a 9 of Coins. Okay, what about the 3 of Wands? Because these are the cards that I feel like need the most clarifier. I need them to be clarified. That's what I was trying to say. You guys, this is so funny. So we get the Sun and the Strength card. It's taking somebody, it's taken a lot out of someone to even just admit to themselves that they miss you, that they want to be with you. You need to understand that this is the situation. You were dealing with someone who was very, very much in their ego. 555. This person is, it feels like they are evolving. They're changing, okay, bit by bit. Because this person is realizing that they didn't make a wise choice when they chose to end their connection with you or walk away from you. And now someone is sort of like realizing that you were indeed what they should have been investing into, what they should have been working towards. And that's become more and more clear with how their current reality is. So it feels like they're not doing the best. And with the Wheel of Fortune card, I need you to know at one point this person felt like they were on top of the wheel, like they were in charge of whether or not this relationship progressed forward, whether or not, because this person felt like they had you. They felt like they had you, and they had you in the way that they wanted. And it's kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie, because this person, like, I am getting like a taking advantage of type of energy. Like they were either taking advantage of your love and your kindness and thinking that they can push it. Like they're like, I don't have to. This is someone that's like, I can sleep with this person, eat all their food, you know, like use them, basically drive their car, and then never fill up the tank. And they would literally just put up with it because like I'm the prize, or because they love me so much so that they'd be willing to put up with my bullshit. And now this person's like, kind of like wanting to go back to that. I'm gonna be honest, that's what it feels like. This person feels like they want to go back to that dynamic where they can continue taking advantage of you. But there are some like positive cards, like the 10 of Cups, the Strength, and the Sun card. I actually feel like, you know, outside of that ego-driven energy, I do think this person actually does want a healthy relationship with you. They do want to be like, yeah, like they want to be happy with you. This person actually does want like more, like they want a relationship. Like this is someone that I feel like they will do the work. Like they will meet you halfway, if not more. That, I mean, like that's why they're coming back. It's because it feels like they took the time they needed to get their shit together in their mind, like to understand what their priorities were and what they actually value and what they want. And it feels like now they're realizing like they really did waste a good thing on like this connection, like is a dream come true for this person. Like they never thought that they would find someone that made them feel like they could have it all. They could have a nice house with a picket fence and kids running around. Like this person is like, actually, like I do want those things. That seems like such a dream now. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's your turn. It's your turn now. You get to choose. Because at one point, this person felt like they were very much on top. Like they felt like whatever they said goes. If they don't want you, they don't want you. If they want you, then they want you. Like this person felt like they could take their time, play with you, maybe even have fun with other people, and you won't do anything. Like you won't leave them. That's how they really felt, because they, at one point, they did have the power. They had the power because you hadn't taken your power back yet. You gave this person your power. And you know what I mean by that is like you really wanted to be with them. You really wanted to have a relationship and see where it can go. You wanted to invest in this connection, and you wanted to let it grow and prosper. You wanted to like raise it like it was a plant, you know, kind of thing. Like you wanted to pour your love and your light and your energy into it, and all you asked was that it would grow. And that's how this person had power over you, is because you desired this connection. And this person, who was an absolute fool, realizes now, like, they also want that too. Like, they also want this connection to grow. It just took them longer to get to this realization because they were so in their ego. And they thought, they thought that as long as you would always do whatever they said, or as long as, like, I don't know, there's some sort of unhealthy dynamic here that they felt like they had control. If this person felt like, honestly, there really is no excuse, guys. This person was, because both of these cards are ego centered, because we got Leo, I think, in both of the cards, but the sun here ruled by the sun, right? And then, like, we got the strength card, which I think is also ruled by Leo. This person was very heavily in their ego. You need to know, you need to understand that that's where they were making their decisions from. They were making their decisions from this place of, like, especially if this is a masculine energy, they just have such an ego. They really do. And they really felt like, I don't know, I'm also kind of getting, like, simp energy. Like, this person didn't want to feel like a simp. Like, they felt like they would be a simp if they were entered a healthy relationship with you. Like, in certain communities, in certain incel toxic communities, like, and I'm not saying this person's an incel, but I will say this, they have a very low vibration to them. And perhaps even they were 1133. It does feel like this person kind of felt like, according to this toxic male group, 1144, mantra, like, I want to, the alpha males, right? Want to be alpha males. According to these men, they value submissive women. So as long as you're a woman that doesn't have rights, doesn't have standards for herself, nor has self-respect or self-love, you are perfect for them, because now they can manipulate you and have their way with you and whatever, right? But in these groups, you know, the type of women they hate the most are the women that have self-respect, self-love, accomplished careers, with career goals, money, more money than them, right? These men hate women that are, like, better than them as men. Like, they feel like they're outcompeted by women, basically. And there's this, like, internalized, obviously, misogyny, but there's also just, like, a level of self-hate. They hate themselves for not meeting up to their own standards. There's just, like, yeah, they're also, like, lazy. These are men that expect to have abs after working out one day. You know how long it takes to get abs? I've been working out, like, consistently for an entire year. I still don't have abs. Like, I have abs. Like, yes, I have abs. They're there, but, like, they're not very visible. Like, if I were to pull up my shirt, you would just see, like, a flat stomach, but you wouldn't, and you would see indentations, but you couldn't see just how, like, built my abs really are, because there's, like, a layer of fat over them. And it's the winter time, and also my genetics make it really hard for me to lose weight. And also, I'm not that dedicated to eating, like, a extremely healthy diet. Like, girl, I gotta have bread sometimes. Like, I need them carbohydrates. Like, what can I say? But anyways, it's like, but these are people that are like, well, if it didn't happen by yesterday, then I guess it's not for me. But it's like, well, you're very delusional if you thought that it was going to happen overnight. Like, these are people that don't have bachelor's degrees because it's too hard for them to work at one thing for 4 years. They do not have that much discipline, that much dedication. And mind you, the essence of masculine energy is discipline. The way that women live their lives is in masculine energy. Why do you think there are so many women that cook, clean, take care of their husbands, do all this performative shit? That's masculine energy. That's disciplined energy. Raising children requires discipline. You can't just be like, I don't know, baby, what time do you want to fall asleep? 2 a.m.? That's fine with me. No, it's like no, it's like by 8 p.m. you should be in bed. Go to bed. It's 8 o'clock. You need to go sleep. Go sleep, little girl. You got to get up at like 6. You need your beauty sleep. Go sleep. You know? Like, it's discipline, and these men are not living, they're not living masculine lives. They're not living disciplined lives. They're living, like, and chaos and confusion, which I guess is feminine energy. I don't know. But anyways, so that's what I mean. And this is somebody who I feel like is recovering from that mentality, or could have hanged around people like that. They may not necessarily be exactly like this, but they could be getting advice from people like that. I also saw 15-15 and 13-13. So why I'm saying all this is because you need to know that this kind of person feels like you are their one. Like they feel like you are the one they should be with right now, that they could build the most with you, that, you know, they should have been giving you their love this entire time, but because they were playing hard to get, but because they felt like they deserved, I don't know, they felt like they deserved better than you, only to find out that better does not exist. Like you were the best, and that they're actually the problem. It's like, that's what this person not realizing is they're like, we got 15-55. It's like they really were thinking, like they walked away from this like, I can find a 10 of pentacles. Like they were looking at you like, you being this 9 of pentacles, they're looking at you like, this isn't enough, I deserve a 10 of pentacles. And now they're like, I can't even get a single pentacle on my own. Like I don't have a single fucking pentacle for myself, but this person has still 9. How did they do that? They're like looking at you like, how were you able to accomplish this, and what am I lacking? And now they're asking themselves the important questions, like, what am I missing? Why is this person bitter? Like, why are they more ahead than me? And why do I feel the need to compete with them so much? And like, yeah, this person, it's like your turn basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Is this person is definitely feels like they're either holding, like, gathering the strength or releasing their ego, or both. This person's in a place now where they honestly don't even care anymore about their image, because I think at one point they cared a lot about how you viewed them, you know, and now they don't care so much, because they care more about the fact that they want to be with you and they don't want to miss out on this opportunity with you. So you do have someone the next thinking about coming back, or just somebody who you could have been with, things didn't work out, 17-17, and now they're looking to come back here with the King of Cups. This person actually does care for you. They have a lot of emotion towards you, could even be in love with you. With the 4 of Coins, it feels like they've held back. They just held back how much they really cared, how much they really loved you, how much they wanted to be with you. And they're done with that, and they're done holding themselves back, and they're done self-sabotaging and ruining this connection, because person realized that that's what they were doing when they were walking away from you, when they chose to go down a different path. It literally didn't end well for them at all. Also, it's just been getting darker and darker out there, and that kind of feels like a vibe. Like this person's energy is very, very like sad. This person is really, really sad without you. We got the Ace of Coins. Wasn't I just talking about them pentacles? Yeah, this person wants to come back and they want to offer you something, because they realize on their own they can't even build a single fucking pentacle. Literally nothing that they've invested in, nothing that they've tried to grow on their own has been successful at all. They got 18-18, and that has convinced, now this person realizes like, oh, you were the right option for them. And mind you, baby, viewer collective watching this, that just because this person's coming back doesn't mean you actually have to accept them. That's up to you. It could go either way. I think that this person will do their best to do right by you. You do need to know though, they do not have a clean past. This is someone that has done dirt, like they've done dirty against you, but you'll find that you're not the only one. This person isn't really, like, by my standards, a good person, but that's me. I have high standards. I will admit that. A good person is someone that if you see trash on the road, you stop and you pick it up. If you can, right? Different if you're going to work so you don't have the time, but like if you're just driving around for fun and you notice trash on the side of the road, like, oh, well, what's it gonna hurt, you know? That's my standard of a good person. This is someone that would throw trash on the ground, okay? And that's what I mean by that. So, but this is someone that is trying. I do get the vibe that if your standard for a partner was someone who would do that, they would do it. They would do it. They'd be like, okay, well, if that's what it takes, you know, to be with you, then I'm going to do it. Like, this is someone that isn't going to really put up much resistance. If you have standards that are like, well, I want a partner that does X, Y, and Z, if they have it in their power, they will do it, and it's going to help them, because that's what they finally understand, is like they have a much higher level of respect for you, because they realize like maybe you know something they don't know about the universe, about the laws of karma. There's something, you may know something about the world that they have yet to grasp. This person, it feels like they don't have that toxic belief anymore that just because this person's a man, if they are a man, that they're better than you, that they're smarter than you, or that they have to be. This person's realizing like, actually no, if that was true, then I would be doing better than this person, then I wouldn't even be thinking about this person, that I would have forgotten about them, like how they have forgotten about me. I also got a notification, and that's confirmation. I'm gonna start taking notifications as confirmation. So yeah, this person has an offer. It does feel pretty sincere. It feels like they just want to be like, it feels like they want to start clean, like they want to clean the slate. They want to apologize for everything that they've done so far, every like bit that could have annoyed you with them, and they want to start new. They want to start fresh. That's the vibe I get with the Queen of Swords here. This person does see you as a match, because this is the first card that's coming out for the collective, and their first card was the King of Swords. So they're looking at you like you're an intellectual match, or even that you can teach them something. They also see you as someone with strong boundaries, so they know that they can't come in any other way but correct. This person knows that you're not going to put up with anything. They've learned their lesson, and they really just want a fresh start, and they want a good start. They want to start things off the right way, like how they should have in the beginning, is what I'm getting here with the Seven of Wands. You could have this person blocked, or they could just feel like your boundaries are too high or too strong for them at this time, and they may need you to lower your guard, or to let them in. Like they may need you to, it's like a bridge. In my head I'm thinking like your boundaries are like a bridge, like a bridge, and then there's a whole castle, like those drawbridges. Like this person needs you to open up for them to come in. And the other thing too that's really scary to this person is, even if they do, you know, like it's like even if you do decide to let them in, if they do come into your castle, right, it's like you have all these guards, whether they're spirit guides, or you have people in the 3D that will post up and, you know, protect you. 22. This person just feels like there's no point in them even fighting, right? Like this person has no intentions to try to like convince you that you're less than your worth, you know. 2233, this person is like honestly a little scared of you, I'm gonna be real, and also scared of your spirit team. If this person, because it can go either way. It can be like you could have had friends that contacted this person and cussed them out on your behalf that you may not have known of. And if that's not the case, then it's like the spirit guides that went out of their way to give this person karma. If not your spirit guides, the universe is working in your fucking favor. This person can feel it. Like they have no intentions to backstab you or betray you, because they're too scared. And even if you let them in, it's like this, like you open the drawbridge, they walk through the gates, and there's like 18 different like knights with swords just standing around them watching this person, and they get intimidated. Okay, another confirmation here. They get intimidated. You understand what I'm saying? Like they feel like when they're in your presence, in your energy, they're being stalked by like guides or angels, ancestors, and they manifest in like the form of like knights with swords ready to stab this person. And all they need is a simple confirmation that you want them to get stabbed, and they'll go for it. And then it just becomes like so that's what I mean, like that's how this person feels. It's like even if you let them in, they still have to be on their best behavior, and they're not planning on doing anything less, is what I'm trying to say here. I feel like this person's pride or ego has been thoroughly beaten out of them. Okay. Yeah, with the 10 of coins, this is a further confirmation from what I was saying earlier, because we have the 9 of coins. This person does feel like you're missing link. I'm not gonna lie here, guys. With the 9 of coins, the Ace of coins, and then the 10 of coins, this person does feel like you're like missing link in a sense. I want to put air quotes around that, missing link. But this person feels like they have something to offer you that you yourself don't already have, and they could be a relationship. A healthy, authentic, wholesome relationship is maybe what you need to complete this you know, to get, like, it feels like on your own you guys are doing really, really well. You could have a career already or a job that you really like. You could be venturing into different things. I really feel like this person has something that you don't have on your own yet, and that's because it's a relationship. It's like it just, this person feels like if they were able to hand you this ace, that you would be able to create like a 10 of Pentacles. And it feels like what really stopped this person in the past was just being willing to receive the help, being willing to receive the love. Because this could also be someone that felt like, further confirmation, this could also have been someone that felt like they needed to be like a self-made millionaire before they ever meet their, like, that could have been where this person tripped up, is they could have had like a timeline for themselves where they thought like, no, like if I'm gonna be with like a, if I'm gonna date someone, if I'm gonna marry someone for real, you know, like it's gonna be after I reach my goals, because that's when like that's the best time. I don't want any distractions before then. But this person's now realizing like, actually, what if the universe sends you the things that you need to, you know, like this person's realized like, actually maybe I should be working with this person to manifest this dream, to manifest this goal, right? Like if it's the wrong person, then yeah, they will distract you and they'll get you off track, but that's not the collective. The collective is the right person, and that's what they're coming to understand. Yeah, and we got the World card at the bottom of the deck here with the Magician. So I do see this person is actively trying to manifest you back into the reality. This person sees like a whole thing with you. They really do feel like you're the one for them. They feel like you have like everything that they would need in a partner, and they feel like they can offer you the same. They feel like they can show up for you in the ways that you need a person to show up for you. It just feels like you two intuitively understand how to show up for each other. Like you may be the perfect balance of feminine and masculine energy for this person. You may be more feminine than masculine, but your femininity softens their hard exterior shell and then allows them to sink into their, like, you know, their own feminine energy to heal, or wounded child energy or whatever, right? It just feels like this person is like understanding now what they didn't understand before. Like it could have been like when you guys first met each other, this person could have felt like, you know, that you were trying to do something bad to them because you kind of triggered their inner child. But now this person is realizing that in the ways that you triggered them was to help them heal. It may not have been intentional either, right? Like you weren't trying to hurt this person, but that was just sort of like how the energy dynamic played out. And now this person is sort of realizing like they took something out on you that you didn't even deserve to receive. And this person feels like the two of you could make a lot of money together. You guys could have a business too. That's another thing too. Like you guys could end up being like a couples that go into business together and then make millions. Like that's kind of the vibe. Kind of like a Jay-Z and Beyonce, but ideally, you know, more wholesome. Yeah, we got the World card here, guys. This person sees you as like the end all be all. Yeah, Three of Swords. I flipped this card up. I don't really feel called to take it, but I do feel like there is like wounded energy in this connection that needs to be resolved before moving forward. But yeah, this person with the Knight of Swords is planning on reaching out to you. They are going to make the first move with the Three of Coins. They may move to work with you in some way with the Knight of Coins. You can also have other options as well, guys, and the King of Coins. Yeah, I do feel like you guys might have other options at this time as well, so rest assured. Yeah, I do get that. But the option that is coming out here, you will know, you will be able to sense it with your own intuition, because it feels like when you guys first met, there was this Nine of Cups fulfillment energy. Like you secretly knew this person was the one for you, but then they went out and betrayed you, or they hurt you in some kind of way that made you seriously reconsider if they're the ones. But this person is coming back, and they're coming back because they feel like you are the one for them. They feel very connected to you with the king. So the King of Cups showed itself, and then we got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Swords. This person really truly feels like you're the one, and they wouldn't even know how to go about life without you. That's how this person feels. So yeah, and with the Empress here, you are you're the hot shit here, queen. So I'm gonna pull some oracles and then close out the reading. What you need to know though is it's this is how karma works. This is how the world works. What goes around comes around. At one point this person rejected you. Now it is your turn to choose. Okay, this person had an opportunity to choose you and they didn't, and now you have an opportunity to choose them or you don't. It's up to you. It's not even like one decision is better than the other. It's that you need to know either decision is going to bring you grief. Okay, you're gonna have grief choosing this person because this person isn't perfect. I do see here that they have tendencies to maybe withdraw within themselves, and then this person could be the type of person like you will never know something's wrong with them until they start acting out, because by then they've already convinced themselves that X, Y, and Z happened. Like, this is the type of person that like sees you being kind to someone. Like maybe you give a compliment to someone and they start thinking, oh, you're flirting with other people, and you're probably flirting behind their back. So then they start cheating on you because in their head they're thinking you're already doing that, without communicating this, without expressing how they feel, right? This is the type of person that would do this or even has already done it, and they may not stop anytime soon. I do feel like this person is they're taking back their past actions by coming forward, but that doesn't mean they're done with their bullshit. In fact, you may have to, and that's what I mean by like either option is going to give you grief. So even if you take this person back, like I'm telling you, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, right, where eventually Jay-Z cheats on Beyonce. I'm not trying to say that that's 100% confirmed that this person is going to do that to you, but you will know better than me if this person has that potential too. And unfortunately, it feels like this is just going to always be a thing you'll have to deal with. And that's what I mean by there's going to be grief in either option. So whether you choose to go with this option or not, if you choose not to, then you will always have your peace. And you will find another pentacle. You will find another person. You have other options. I see here at least 2 other options, 2 or 3 besides this person. At the very fucking least. And, you know, these options may be less accomplished, maybe, I don't know, we'll see in further readings, but I do see this person is going to come towards you. This King of Swords is going to come towards you guys with the courting man energy. This person's definitely going to come towards you, offering you a relationship with communication, text, call. Yeah, this person may communicate with you online. They could DM you on Instagram or TikTok or some other platform with the phone call, or maybe even Facebook. This person is definitely going to communicate to you, and I highly suggest it's going to be online. I feel like the first thing they're going to talk about is like, how can I see this person? So like they're going to try to take you out on a date, I feel. With the beauty queen! Yeah, shining on stage and destiny. We got luck, chance, and meant to be. So definitely there's an element here of faith, destiny, 3311. There's this feeling of circular motion, like they're coming back to you. With the Ice King, yeah, this person definitely feels like they are an Ice King. This person feels like they didn't really, it just feels like they didn't do right by you. This person just doesn't feel like they honestly deserve you. I don't think you so either, but 33. This is the situation that's coming back around. You have an option. Oh, I just pulled this card at the top of the deck. There's 2 in flame. If that resonates, then that resonates for you, and if it doesn't, don't take it. 3344. If it don't resonate, baby, don't worry, it's not for you. Okay. But yeah, so that's it for your reading today, guys. You have a lover, a past lover that's thinking about you quite a lot, and they are thinking about coming back towards you as well. This person is probably going to, I do get that they're going to be very sweet, even if you're not. It feels like it just feels like they don't really have a choice here. Like they got to make up for lost time. They don't want to, fumble this connection again. Yeah, and that's about it for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. You can book one-on-one readings. My prices have changed. I also have music, so check that out too. Why don't y'all? And yeah, I have like a YouTube channel, a second YouTube channel, and Instagram. I used to have TikTok. Technically my accounts are still alive, but like I deleted the app thinking it was never gonna come back, so whoopsies. Anyways, guys, take care. Bye bye.